Hey guys, Chemizzle here with another chemistry video, and today we will be doing intramolecular forces, also known as IMFs. Let's just get started. So the first thing you probably need to know about intramolecular forces is what they are. You've learned intermolecular forces. Intermolecular forces are ionic, covalent, and metallic bonds. They are between two separate atoms. Like, you got a whole atom here. You got one atom of water, one atom of H2O right here, and it bonds to another atom of H2O right over here covalently. That is its bond. Its bond is covalent. That is intermolecular force is covalent. Two separate atoms, what attracts them together is the intermolecular force. Now we go to intramolecular force, which is what we're learning today, because you've already learned the intermolecular forces. And this is what holds each element of the compound together. This is, for example, in water, this is what holds the hydrogen to the oxygen, and the other hydrogen to the oxygen. This is what holds the elements of the compound together. And there are three different types of IMFs, well, generally three different types: hydrogen bonding, dipole-dipole, and dispersion. And I wrote this list in decreasing order of power, as in hydrogen bonding is the strongest, then dipole-dipole, and dispersion. But, that doesn't matter. We'll talk about that later. First, hydrogen bonding. This happens when a hydrogen atom is bonded to a nitrogen atom, oxygen atom, or fluorine atom. Just remember, no F. Nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, NOF. If an H is bonded to no F, it's hydrogen bonding. And no F, of course, is the goal of chemistry, so that makes it easy. Just remember, what's the goal of chemistry? Oh yeah, to get no F, hydrogen bonding. And this is the strongest type of bond. I forgot to mention that. Okay, strongest type of intramolecular forces. Anyway, moving on. Dipole-dipole. This happens in any polar molecule. If you don't know about polarity, check out my website. I didn't make a video for it yet. Depending on when you're watching this, if you're watching this, like, I don't know, 3 weeks from when I made this, there may be, never mind. Just check out the website or a video if there is one. I'll leave an annotation if I make one. Okay, cool. Anyway, this happens in any polar molecule, which means nothing. It means nothing. It just happens to be the medium strength. And now we have dispersion forces. This happens in every single thing. No matter what, every every compound has a dispersion force in it. It happens in everything. NaCl, got it. H2O, got it. CO2, got it. Everything has it. And this is the weakest. Okay, now these forces are collective. Like, as you move up, you get all of them. What I mean by this is, say you have H2O. Let's say we got H2O. Is it a thing? Well, yeah, it's a compound. Alright, you've already got dispersion. Boom, you're there. You have dispersion forces. Because it's a compound. Is it polar? H2O, yep, that's polar. So, whoop, now you got dipole-dipole and dispersion forces. And is there an H bonded to an N, an O, or an F? Well, yeah, there's two H's bonded to an O, so you got hydrogen bonding as well. You have all three intramolecular forces. You have all three of them. You don't just have hydrogen bonding. You have hydrogen bonding, dipole-dipole, and dispersion. So let's do an example. Well, we just did it, but let's do it again. List all the IMFs dihydrogen monoxide contains. It has dispersion. Everything has dispersion. It has dipole-dipole, and it has hydrogen bonding. It has all three, not just hydrogen bonding. That is the strongest IMF it contains. That is not the only IMF it contains. Well, like I just said, here's the other example. List the strongest IMF dihydrogen monoxide contains. This, you would just say hydrogen bonding, because hydrogen bonding is the strongest IMF that it contains. It is not the only IMF, but it is the strongest. Okay, that's really it for IMFs. Pretty quick topic here. You got hydrogen bonding, strongest. Dipole-dipole, medium. Dispersion, weakest. Happens when hydrogen is bonded to NO or F. Happens in polar molecules, and happens in everything. Cool. Alright, Well, that's it for this Chemizzle Fast video. If you like this video, do me a favor and share it with anybody you think needs help on this subject. If you have any questions, leave me a comment or check out my website, www. And, yeah. See you next time.